So guys, it's Monday the 25th of July. Time for a quick update. You'll have to excuse if this video is really shaky. I'm filming it on my phone. I'm going to start from this end for a change. Let's start with my marrows. So you can see there's the one plant, and if you look very carefully, you can see one growing down there. And there's quite a few on there. There's loads of tiny ones. I'll give it a week or so, and then I'll decide which one I'm going to keep and which one I'm not. This one hasn't got anything on, but it's just, oh, there you go. I lie. There you go. So I'll again give it another week or so, and then I'll decide which marrows are going to stay on there. Last year I kept 2 marrows per plant, so we'll see. These taters that were here, they've come up and done their thing. Some sunflowers and some more flowers. I need to get in and deadhead them. I'll do them in a bit. Some mint, some tomatoes as well, and the grapevine, which I'd expect a bit more growth from that, but I don't know. Don't really know much about growing grapes. Yeah, onions complete right off. I've pulled them up. I've got to get in, give this bed a good weeding, and put some green manure down to overwinter and dig it in next year. This bed here, the onions here are a lot better than the ones I've just pulled up, and I've got some parsnips in there. A few bits and pieces, some leeks, cabbage, I think there's some sprouts in there, I can't remember, to be quite honest. A few seedlings down there of radish. Then we've got my leeks in here as well. So I've put them netting over them just to try and keep the pigeons and rabbits off and everything. It looks like it's worked, so give it a week and a bit, and I'll take the netting off, let them grow properly. And then my garlic in here, that's all come up. And I've just got my sunflowers. And then my tomatoes, not tomatoes, Christ. What are they? Strawberries. They're finished now. Again, I'll get in there, give that a good weeding. And then to my fruit area. As you can see, black currants up there. Raspberries, pear tree, pretty decent. And then my beans as well, French beans. I'm not growing runners this year because I'll be honest, I don't like runner beans, but yet every year I grow them. So I'm just going to grow my French beans and actually use them for the beans themselves. And then my courgettes, taking ages to get going, but there's a few tiny ones on there. So no doubt in about a week's time I'm just going to be eating courgettes. And then in here we've got my beetroot. Trying to get some seedlings going down there of spring onions, but again, rabbits, pigeons, God knows what, slugs, we're having the lot. My parsnips, looking pretty impressive. Hang on, let's have a look. Look at that. That back up. So like I said, these are pretty impressive, to be quite honest, considering the pigeons had them all. They've bounced back pretty well. And then my rhubarb is dying back a little bit. It's been so bloody dry in July this year. Hardly had any rain. And then my apple trees on there. To be honest, I'm going to go through and take some apples off there. I think it's a bit too heavy for it. Same as this one. I've took all the apples off this one. It didn't look the best, so I thought, you know what, sod it, take all the apples off, let it recover for a couple of years, put some growth on, and we'll see how it goes. And then, yeah, potatoes, just my main crops left. My first and second earlies, they've now been, I've chopped the tops off them. They're doing pretty well, some decent harvests out of them. The only problem is the soil is that dry, as you can see. I don't think it's doing them any good. We could do really some good, a decent day of rain to give the whole plot a good watering. Well, they're still going, they're still growing. And then damson tree up there, it's coming on really well, to be quite honest. I'm really pleased with that one. Let's try and get over this without tripping up. Oh, gooseberry bushes. I've had some really tiny gooseberries out off that. I only had half a dozen, but there's still time for them to put some growth on. And then my sweet corn, doing really well this year. I'm quite impressed. Really putting some growth on, especially this last week with the heat that we've had. Really come on. The were being drained out and smothered by the potatoes, but I've just chucked a window frame down there just to push the potatoes back, and some tubs that we use for my potatoes. You're reusing the soil. I've back up there I put some tomatoes into these containers, and then my pathetic onion harvest of the year. What? That's the biggest one. To be honest, I'm quite disappointed, but hey ho, that's life. And then my flowers, growing my flowers. Okay, I cheated and got them from B&Q, but growing some flowers down here for once instead of weeds and crap. Going into the greenhouse. Really, I'll tell you what, I love this greenhouse at this time of year. When all the tomatoes are coming up. I'm drying off my garlic in here as well. It smells absolutely lovely. So yeah, we've got 3 tomatoes down here. There's tomatoes growing in there. Some more down there. Doing really well. Could do with a bit of watering. But I try not to water them too much. I've found that if you just ease off the watering a little bit, they grow a little bit better. And then there's, I think they're a tumbling variety, but there's loads and loads of flowers on as well. To be honest, they probably could do with a feed. They look a bit, how can you put it? They don't look green. And then some tomatoes as well. These are supposed to go black when the sun gets onto them. But I'll be honest, I don't really have the room for them, so I've just chucked them in here just to grow a few, see what happens. And then there's some more tomatoes there. They're going to go out in pots onto the plot. Now then, these tomatoes down here were supposed to be the same variety as them, or so I thought, but they're clearly not. Bloody monster. And then this one down here, I don't know what the hell's happening with this, but yeah, look at that. Don't know what will happen with them. Quite honest, it's quite heavy. Like I said, they're supposed to be the same varieties, but they're clearly not. They look like some sort of beefsteak or whatever they're called that have kind of mutated. I mean, look at that. That's not normal, but we'll see. I'm going to keep watering. I'm not going to pull them up. In fact, they need tying back. Not going to pull them up or anything. Just going to see what happens and see if I can get a giant tomato out of them. I'm not sure whether they're going to be any nice to eat or not. I don't know. I'll eat them either way. We'll see what we can do with them ones. So yeah, that's it really. Quick update again. Sorry if this is really shaky. Filming it on my phone, I forgot my camera. I just thought I'd give you a very quick update. So until next time guys, see you later.